Hey everyone, welcome back to Sobriety for Beginners because I know I am. I am just a beginner in my journey. Um, it's been an interesting week. It definitely has been. A lot of things have come up just recently that, just kind of keep pulling me in multiple directions. And so it's been hard to like pin myself down in one area for any length of time. So things have just been a little crazy, but crazy is good because it means that I'm busy. My mind is thinking on other things, and I'm not, you know, sitting in my brain and overthinking a lot of things. So things have been a little bit crazy, but it just seemed like this weekend was just a weekend for like a bunch of bad news. It's just a bunch of like bad news weekend kind of thing. Not to go too much into all of it, but I got back. I got in a vehicle accident back in early December, and I got notice from my insurance company that the people that I hit are trying to sue me, and I'm like, oh, that's good, that's great. And then my mother had called and said that one of her brothers passed away, and it was just more bad news. And then I had found out that a good family friend of mine, her husband had OD'd on meth, and she had to get him Baker acted, and he's doing okay, but she found out a lot from him, and he's been doing it for a while, and he's addicted to it, and he's just in a bad place, and it's just like a lot of heavy stuff has been going on. And it's a tough situation with that, only because like part of me wants to go over there and help, and you know I want to go over there and just say like all of the bad things that I've ever done and all of the horrible things that I've put my family through, because I want her to understand why he's doing what he's doing, because his mind is not in the right state of mind right now. His mind is purely on just the addiction, just the next time he can get high or the next time he can get drunk, and he's doing things that he wouldn't normally naturally do because his mind is so focused on what's happening that he's not in the right state of mind. But on the other hand, it's not really my place to step in and be like, he can only save himself. He can only be the one to say, I'm done. I'm ready. I need help. I need someone to help me with this. Like, he has to hit that point. He has to hit his quote unquote, rock bottom. And I want her to understand that, no matter what she does, no matter what she says, he still needs to be the one to make that decision. He still needs to be the one to say, I'm ready. But she herself is having a hard time too, because she is wanting to take him back with open arms and wants to help him, and she's not she's more enabling than helping kind of thing, and she needs help with that, but she won't listen to anybody. She's at the point where she would take him back with open arms and go back on with life, and just pretend like it never happened, kind of brush under the rug type situation. But unfortunately, like, some things do need to be addressed, and some things need to be taken care of. And I feel bad. Like, I want to go help, but I know, like, for me, when I was in my addiction, like, it didn't matter who came up to me and was like, you need help, you need AA, or you need Al-Anon, or you need a support group or rehab or whatever. I would have told you to go pound salt. Like, I would have told you to go kick rocks, get out of my face, so on and so forth. And so for someone to go over there and say like, well, you need help, you need Al-Anon, you need CA or NA, or whatever it is that you're wrapped up into, same thing's gonna happen. So like, it's just it's a torn feeling, really is. I want to help, but I know that I shouldn't, because if she comes to me and asks me for my help, then sure, I'll give my 2 cents and I'll say, this is what my recommendation is. You can either take it or leave it, but for me and my family, this is what we needed and this is what we did. But she has to be the one to reach out for that. But I just want to go over there and shake her and be like, don't do it. I don't know. It's the emotional side of things sometimes just kind of kick in, and you just kind of want to be like, I want to shake you and just shake some sense into you. It's funny, it's comical, but I don't know. It's been a rough week, and like I said, I don't want to go too far into it, but my son's also been having issues at school, and yesterday I had to take the day off of work, go meet with his teacher, and we've been talking about a lot of the things that have been going on, around our house. I mean, because our house is a little chaotic right now. I mean, there's just like a lot of things going on, and kids are smart. They're really, really smart. Like, they will pick up if mommy's stressed or daddy's stressed, or if mommy's having an uncomfortable conversation on the phone, or if something's going on inside or internally with my mom and dad. Like, I know, like, kids will pick up on stuff. They may not understand it, they don't understand everything that's going on with mommy and daddy, but they understand that something's not right, something's wrong, and we try really hard not to like argue in front of the kids, or have adult conversations in front of our kids, because they're still little. We still want to preserve the innocence of the world. They don't need to know a lot of this stuff, but we've been trying to just kind of keep it within closed doors, and they do pick up on stuff. But he's been acting out at school, so I had to go meet his school teacher, have a conference, and I think it turned out well. He's just an overactive kid. He's just 5. He's just a 5-year-old, really. It's all things that he'll, kind of grow out of. But it just, reminds me of like my accountability. Like, I have to be accountable for talking about a conversation in front of the kids, or I have to be accountable for when they're coming up to me because they want to play with a toy or a book or something like that, and I'm dealing with either a phone call or an email or something, and I'm like, hold on, mommy's gotta finish this, like, I gotta get through this, like, I have to get this done right now. And to them, I don't want them to feel like they're being like bothersome, but some things do need like immediate attention, and so they may get upset or mad or whatnot. And so I just need to think about like my accountability, like how important really is this email, or how important really is that for me to make this phone call at this minute? Can it wait 30 seconds or a minute or so, so I just have to think about like my actions cause reactions, and although I to myself say that I'm a great mom and I love my children, but it's funny to see like their little personalities grow, and how they grow based on me, and how they handle certain situations, and I can see myself in them, and I'm like, is that really the best way to handle this? But we're trying, we're growing, we're gonna get through this. So working with my son and just trying to teach him better citizenship at school, and how to treat others and his friends and his teacher and everything else to go with it too. So it's been an interesting week, but I definitely did miss talking. I missed, being here and just kind of letting out all my feelings and thoughts and everything else, but I missed everybody. So what I do ask, of course, is that, I am just me. I am just me and my cell phone, but if you have anybody around you that's struggling, or anybody else that's is having problems with their addiction, or if they feel like that they aren't addicted and they need to kind of look towards the internet to watch other people going through this thing, and kind of discover themselves, and just kind of try and get like the clarification of whether, like, do I have a problem, do I not have a problem. I know I struggled with that too, but just let other people know that you're not the only person out there, you're not the only person in the world with this issue. Like, everybody else out there has issues as well. So if you do know somebody like that, and you think that these videos would help, please let them know. Please let them know to come check them out, because that's what I'm here for. I know sometimes I'm just rambling, but you're not alone. You're not the only person out there. So I hope everybody else has a great day, and I will talk to you soon.